Okay guys, so welcome to this new video, and obviously in the today's video we are going to talk about the switch case, because in the previous video we have studied the if else. Okay, so all of these topics come under the category of conditional statements. All right, all these topics come under the category of conditional statements, and we have seen what are conditional statements in the previous video. We saw that conditional statements are if else and the switch case. So in today's video we are going to talk about this switch case. All right, so before we move on, I have a request to make to you all guys, that please watch our next videos. All right, why am I making this request? Because see, from the next videos we are going to start the iteration statement, that's the loops. All right, and next 5 to 10 videos are continuously going to be on loops. It can be more, it can be less, but 5 to 10 videos approximately are going to be on loops, and we are going to be practicing some questions also. See, questions obviously are going to be of very basic level. Okay, but yeah, questions are questions, they help building your basic programming skills. Okay, so we'll be starting from zero, all right, with the loops, and we'll be practicing some questions and building the concept. So next all videos are very important to, so guys please stay subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe guys, because otherwise you won't get notified of the other videos. So now let's start with our today's work, which is switch case. Okay, so let's say I want to create a program, and what I want in that program is, if I enter 1, all right, the numbers, 2 numbers will be added, which I have entered already. If I enter 2, they'll be subtracted, 3 they'll be divided, and 4 they'll be multiplied, or something, like that. Like I press 1 key and the addition of the numbers takes place. It's something like that. So that can be done with the help of switch case, obviously. So first of all, we'll have int choice, that is the variable declaration. We have choice, and what all choices we have I have told you: 1 2 3 4. 1 for addition, and 2 for subtraction, and similarly guys 3 and 4 for multiplication and division. Okay, so yeah, now how are we going to do? We are going to write something like this: switch choice, and in the opening curly brace I'll write case 1. Now what is this 1 signifying? 1 is the thing which user is going to enter. This is 1, that is when the user will enter 1, then we have to display the addition of the numbers. All right, we have to display the addition of the numbers when the user will press 1. all right, so it is something going to be like this. Okay, we'll see in detail in the program. So we are using the switch case when there are many cases, or when there we want to create a menu driven program. Okay, now what is a menu driven program? It's a program with a menu. Okay, like obviously, like see this picture, like we have menu 1 2 3 4. Out of this you have to select 1, and if I select, let's say 2, then the numbers will be subtracted. So this is a program which we want to create: multiplication, division, and all those things which we want to do. All right, so this is a menu driven program. Now the switch case syntax will be seen in the next video, and there is nothing more conceptual. Next video, I mean basically the program, and not in the next video, in this video only, the program. Okay, so let's start with the program and go for it. Okay guys, so we are ready to code, and we'll open our code blocks IDE, and I'll save this program as switch case. Let's save it by the name of switch case.cpp. all right, so I have saved it by the name of switch case.cpp, and now what are we going to do is, obviously we are going to write our code, and you know the basic syntax: hash include iostream, and using namespace standard. All right, all this basic code you all know about. So guys, I guess now there have been a lot of videos regarding the C++. I have posted already 5 to 6 videos, or less, even 4 to 5 videos I have posted, so that I think are sufficient for you to understand the basic syntax and variable declaration, etc. So I simply write here enter two numbers and I see in x and y. Yeah guys, I have not declared them, I'm going to declare them soon. Okay, I'll let me just first finish these statements, then I'll declare them. Okay, so enter your choice from below. Okay, and see in choice. Okay, now let's first declare these variables. Okay, let me first declare these variables. It will be good if we declare them first. Yeah, backslash n for leaving the line, obviously. So let's write in choice x and y. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now what do I want is I want to display the choices. Alright, I want to display the choices, so I'll display them using the cout function. We all know that is one for adding the numbers, and I've written backslash n to leave the line, and I'll simply control paste this thing 3 times more, because I'll just make the changes in this only. Okay, let's make it 2 dot subtract and 3 dot multiply, 4 dot divide. Okay guys, okay, so I'll shift this C in choice below this. Why am I doing it? Because see, I'm asking the user the choices even below displaying them. Alright, so first I have to display, then only I can ask. Okay, so I was asking the choice from the user before declaring the choices even, so that was not correct. I have to first declare the choices and then ask the user to select any one from them. So now I did it. Okay, so switch choice, and this is the syntax of switch case. You can see case 1, which means when the user will enter 1. Alright, then what do we need to do is cout. I'm writing like something like addition function, not let's write operator. Okay, let's not write function, let's write operator. So addition operation is called. Okay, because function, we have not created any function yet. Okay, the function is a very good topic in C++, which we are going to study later on, after studying the loops and many things. After studying many things, we come to study of the function. So yeah. Okay, so addition operation is called x plus y is the answer. Okay, and now break. Okay, so what is this break means? Break is also a keyword in C++, and break means that we have to exit this switch case completely. Alright, if the condition is 1, then the condition is obviously satisfied, then we'll break from the switch case entirely. Okay, so it's something like this, we'll exit the switch case entirely. Now I'm copy pasting this, and case 3 also I'll copy paste here, and for case 4 also. Okay, now I'll make the required changes. First of all, let me just take it all in line so that my program looks neat. Okay, so in place of addition I write subtraction here, and in place of the plus operator I'll write the minus operator, obviously. Okay, here also I'll change the operator to multiplication operator, and I'll write multiply here, or multiplication will be more correct thing to write. So yeah, and finally here I'll write division. Okay, I'll write division and I'll divide them. Okay guys, so yeah, this is something it. Okay, this is a very simple way of presenting different cases in switch case. Okay, so now default. Why is this default word used? See, we have only 4 choices, either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Alright, if the user enters 5, then an error message should be displayed that this is not the correct choice, you have to select from 1 2 3 4. So default is used to display the error message. Okay, it is basically used to say that on, okay, so the above were only the cases, and now default, like if you enter anything except them, then that is wrong. Okay, so I'll printing the message error, please enter the correct choice. All right, I'll write this message error, please enter the correct choice, and I'll break. Okay, I have told you what break means. Now I'll close the curly brace for the switch case. Remember to close it, guys. Okay, and after that I'll write the basic return 0. Okay, alright guys, so our program is pretty much done. Okay, yeah, it is quite a lengthy program as compared to the earlier programs you have done, but it is quite simple. Okay, it's just the syntax, there is nothing conceptual. Okay, you might have seen in this video also that I have not explained you much because there is nothing to explain much. Okay, it's all the syntax thing which you need to remember, like this is the syntax for switch case and this happens when I write this. Okay, so this is all a sort of remembering thing. So I have built the program and it's taking some time to build. Okay, now let's run it. So enter two numbers. Firstly I enter 10 and 5, and see, it's asking me the choice and I enter, so the answer should be 15 and answer is okay guys. So this was pretty much about this thing, and now let's again enter 10 and 5 and we write 2. So subtraction operation is called, 5 is the answer. So yeah, you can see guys, it is quite clear from this thing that my answers are coming out to be correct. And yeah, now if I enter 2 and 3 and if I enter 4, that is divide, the division operation is called, and the 0 is the answer, obviously, because I have entered both the integers. Alright, so the answer will also come out to be integer and not a floating type answer. Okay, so alright, and if I subtract them, the answer is -1. So this was pretty much of this video guys, and I hope you liked this video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video, and ask your doubts in the comment section if there are any. Okay, yeah, I have to show you the default case also. Okay, so I enter 5, so error, please enter the number, yeah, please enter the correct choice. Okay, so guys, this was pretty much of it, and remember to see my next videos, because from next videos I'm going to start with the iteration.